What up, my dudes? It's Space, and I've got a new sports game that I have to tell you about because it's both awesome and a little different. So, this one's called Home Sports, right? It came out today for Quest 3, Quest 3S, and it's a mixed reality multi-sports game. So think kind of like the format that like All-in-One Sports has, where they have several sports in the same game, but in mixed reality, so you don't bump into everything in your friggin' room while you're doing it. Home Sports is the first mixed reality multi-sport game for Quest 3, and it features 5 different sports. That would be pickleball, hockey, bowling, mini golf, and badminton, which I'm really not good at. In fact, I put the bad in badminton. But all of them play really well, and the integration with mixed reality is kind of kick-ass. Home Sports features a full 5-chapter campaign mode that kind of acclimates you to all the different sports. On top of that, you're able to play solo against bots, you can play multiplayer against your Quest friends, and you can do the whole co-located mixed reality thing where you play against other people that are in your house, which is like my favorite thing to do in mixed reality right now, if you happen to catch the Spatial Ops or Last Stand videos. Now, while I have tried all of the other modes, I haven't tried the co-location thing yet because, well, I mean, we don't have a second copy of the game. We will be trying that one out in the upcoming week though. But as far as what we have played, this is super fun. There's something about having a bowling alley spawn in your room and the ball returns there as part of your reality, but the rest of the bowling alley is in like a VR space that's in your wall. It's interesting. It's cool to have half of a pickleball court spawn in your room, and you can run around without the fear of knocking into things because you can see the things. I'd have to say my favorite of the 5 sports was probably pickleball. I didn't know anything about pickleball. I didn't know I liked pickleball, but it turns out, I like pickleball. It had me dashing around my room, trying to get my aim steady. Badminton was similar, but for whatever reason, I just wasn't any good at it. The hockey game's pretty cool too, but it's more like playing air hockey where you're standing on top of the table with a stick against another person, which is interesting. It's like being in the air hockey table kind of. Bowling is fantastic. It looks great, and it's probably gonna be the first one I try with the whole co-location thing with a family member, since we'd both be on the same lane and wouldn't have to try to fit a whole pickleball court in one room, which I'm not entirely sure we have the space for, to be honest. And they really did have a cool take on mini golf. So, with mini golf, they have 3 courses that have 12 holes each, and wherever your ball ends up, it kind of dematerializes the mixed reality scene and then rematerializes it to where you're near the ball. So that way you're able to have slightly longer holes than the room you're in without having to compromise the whole mixed reality scene, which is pretty cool. I found that one thing that was pretty consistent across all of the games was that whether you're using a racket or a ball or a club, that the physical interactions all felt really good. The haptic feedback was just right where it needed to be. I know I keep coming back to pickleball, but that racket is like the most realistic feeling racket I've swung since I tried 11 table tennis. All in all, the whole thing was a pretty fantastic experience though. I had a ton of fun playing, and honestly, I hope this opens the door for more mixed reality sports, because the whole being able to run around and do sports, but without smashing into your desk, why don't we have more of that? But the game is available now on the store for your Quest, and thanks to my affiliation with Meta, you can grab the game for 20% off using my link in the comments. I did also leave the regular store link in case you wanted to pay full price. Either way, I'd really like to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I love to get on and get excited about new games. And if that's something you're into too, maybe drop a sub on the channel or a like on the video so more people can experience this. And until next time, my dudes, live long and prosper. This is Space Roach VR.